Politicians be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers. Politicians be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions.
We didn't put the trophies up either. You do the trophies.
Where are we going with?
Back there.
You guys need any help?
These don't matter.
Yeah. It's in the way. Move it out of the way.
Good.
This is a recorder.
All right, we're good.
Y'all ready? Quick picture. Ready? Bubble with mine. Hey y'all, students. Give me a smile, will you please? This is a great opportunity. Right there. Got it. Thank you. Do you know how many graduates there are in this class? Right at 300. Right at 300. Thank you.
Parents, family, and friends of the graduating class of 2022, we welcome you to Dickson County High School's 50th commencement exercise. Graduating students, welcome. Each day of our school career in Dickson County, we have begun with a moment of silence. Tonight, we would like to continue that tradition, thinking particularly of the members of the class who are not with us and special people in life who have helped us arrive to this point of life, but who cannot be with us this evening. We remember them tonight with a black ribbon. Please join me in a moment of silence. Now, please stand, and men, please remove your hats for our national anthem, performed by our DCHS award-winning band as members of our Dickson County High School, JROTC, raise the colors of our flag. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel C.C. Garza, Cadet Major Preston Sheldon, Cadet Captain Katie Crosby, Cadet Captain Ashley Patton, Cadet Private First Class Paul Ray. This will be followed by the processional of Dickson County High School's class of 2022.
You said yeah. It's like nice. That's why.
grab it when we get the dome finished.
The tennis courts.
Yeah, since we can't put tennis courts there, we're gonna put the air conditioner. It's gonna just blow.
We'll mount them right there. Hey, you reckon with this help if I drop it lower?
I don't know.
Don't get on your nerves to bring something right at desk or something?
Don't bother me.
It's going to come across and hit no matter what.
You need the little foam head.
Put all the plants on this side and stuff. You're never a professional. Reading names. The view up here is pretty darn good. When you were running across the north, and then people got a beautiful Yours are too cool for me. I don't think I can pull that on. They have a group of masters that meet high up
so.
Yes, because I was talking about that one of our teachers in fifth grade fainted during the Harrison game. We were calling ambulance. Yeah. This is for football games. No one's going to be getting concussions right now.
Should we automatically trade it? That way we'll have fresh drivers. Either that.
I feel like
If we just go ahead and trade it out, it'll last 4 hours.
Please join me in a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight in awe of your creation. We thank you for giving us this opportunity to be part of the graduating class of 2022. Thank you for the teachers, faculty, and administration who encouraged us to get to this point in our journey. Lord, I pray that as we go from here, whether we go to college, trade school, the workforce, or even if we're undecided on what we want to do with our future, I pray that you would give us the strength and the courage to open our hearts to pursue a relationship with you. Open our hearts to see what your plans are for us, and open our ears to hear your voice. Guard our hearts from the voice of the enemy and the temptations that he might throw our way. For as in the book of John, you said, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. I also pray for the ones who have gone before us and couldn't make it here today. I ask that you would bring their families and friends in peace in these times of struggles. Jesus, watch over us as we take our new responsibilities as adults. Thank you for everything that you've done for us and all that you will continue to do. In your holy Son's name we pray. Amen. You may be seated.
We will now hear an address from our Director of Dickson County Schools, Dr. Danny Weeks.
Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to be a part of tonight's ceremony. As you know, one of our mottos is every student, every day. Today is your special day, Cougars, and today we celebrate with you, so congratulations. I wanted to take just a couple of minutes to share some final thoughts with you as you depart this opportunity. I value this opportunity very much because I know that you receive a lot of advice. You'll hear several speeches tonight, several words of encouragement. You've been talking to your parents, your classmates, your friends, boyfriends or girlfriends, your pastors, your mentors. All of those people are going to share some meaningful advice to you. I encourage you to listen to each one of those voices, but mostly I encourage you to use discerning ears. Use those discerning ears to figure out who's giving you the best advice, who's looking out for you, who's looking out for the best in your future. Listen to those voices that'll lift you up, that will encourage you, that'll provide you a lifted spirit, confidence, and courage. Tonight, I'd just like to share a few words that I've used over the period of my life that have guided and encouraged me. Maybe some of these words will last with you as well. First of all, respect. Respect yourself. Honor and dignity are a part of your respect. Forgive. When you make a mistake, forgive yourself and forgive those around you. Learn from those experiences. Perseverance. Embrace adversity and find yourself peace through perseverance. Be kind. Be kind to even those people who do not deserve your kindness. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't live with the regrets of what might have happened, could have happened, should have happened. Don't relive with those regrets, but take the courage to do something that means something to you. Think about life as, I don't have to do this, I get to do this. Number 7, be positive. There's too much negativity in the world, and you have a choice on which side of that line you can stand on, being positive or being negative. Dickson County Schools is proud of you. We're proud of your accomplishments. And as you use those ears, I hope that you will think about the words that you've heard for the last 13 years, that we have the best of intentions for everything that you do. I wish you the very best. I encourage you through those words, and I say we're all blessed beyond measure. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Weeks. Before we begin tonight's ceremony, if you are a proud graduate of Dickson County High School, please stand. Awesome. Let's give them a big hand. Today you close on one era of your life and embark on the next. It is a day to reflect and celebrate. You will soon go off to celebrate with family and friends, but now you celebrate one last time as members of the class of 2022. We have displayed the commitment banner that many of you signed in the 9th grade. Look around tonight and reflect on who started the 9th grade with you and who is still here tonight. It takes commitment, persistence, and dedication to succeed in life. We will now hear a welcome by our president of the class of 2022, Caroline Maylin Shope.
Welcome all to the class of 2022's graduation ceremony. And welcome students, we made it. I'm sure some of y'all are thinking it's about time, while others may be feeling a tad more sentimental. Probably the first one. Like many of my assignments this year, I very much wrote this the night before it was due. It's just been that kind of semester, and I'm sure many of y'all can relate. I was definitely not always this confident in front of a crowd, but I guess standing on a wooden box in front of the entire school for 4 years has really done a number on me. I always told myself that I wanted to do well enough in school to succeed, but not well enough that I would have to give a speech at graduation. But here I am. All nerves surely ought to be out of the way now, so if you were thinking this is not going so well, tune in starting now. It has been an honor and memorable time representing the class of 2022 for the past 4 years, and I thank all of you students for giving me the chance to do so. Our high school career has been anything but normal. Despite the challenges our class has faced with the global pandemic, I feel as if we rolled with the punches pretty well. I mean, we did win homecoming junior and senior year. I will be honest though, our freshman and sophomore year worried me as a class officer. I mean, think back to the freshman year homecoming skit. Chills just thinking about it. Let's move to senior year. Senior homecoming was one for the books. I mean, the energy that night with the senior roll and finishing the float was just something else. It was the proudest, most fulfilling moment for me as an officer. I wonder if I'm at a minute, just waiting for my cue. It would be neat if this was like the Oscars and they cued the music when they wanted me to wrap it up. All jokes aside, it is great to be able to speak to you all for the final time. Again, it truly has been an honor, and I wish everyone the best. To the virtual students, I'm especially glad to have you all join us again tonight. I applaud your hard work at home because I know for sure if I was lacking motivation in person, I would be struggling virtually. So props to you all. It truly is a great sight to see the entirety of the class of 2022 here together on this momentous night. Ah yes, I believe that is the music in my cue. Family and friends, enjoy the ceremony, and students, congratulations. Thank you.
Next up, our class of 2022 bronze medalist and our valedictorian, Grayson Miles Bobian. Gray is the son of Brad and Andrea Bobian. He plans to attend Rice University and major in electrical engineering and minor in data science. Gray says this field speaks to him because it combines his passion for cars and the environment. He wants to be a part of a team that are making electric cars affordable, reliable, and exciting. Gray is the bronze medalist and valedictorian. He runs cross country, and he led his team to its first state championship appearance since 1985. He helped found the Cougar Nation News and is a 3-year member of the Beta Club and its current president. Gray is also a 4-year member of our Cougar soccer team. This year he was named to the 14 AAA All-Tournament team and was voted the team's defensive most valuable player. We will now hear an address from our class of 2022 valedictorian and bronze medalist, Grayson Miles Bobian.
I've only been to graduation a couple of times. I have a parent who works at this school, and all through elementary school, I lived right across the street, within earshot of this loudspeaker. And yet, I didn't attend graduation for the first time until I was a sophomore. And I'll admit, I was pretty skeptical. While I watched each person file across the stage, I couldn't help but think that it seemed so silly, as if graduating from high school made you special. The next year, as a junior, I sat back in the tent behind me, armed with data. Nearly 4 million American high schoolers would graduate in 2021 from more than 26,000 high schools. That means 26,000 valedictorians and 26,000 class presidents. And that year, as I heard the same speeches about starting a new chapter in your life and watched the students walk dutifully across the same stage, I was even more sure of my conviction that I understood something that everyone else didn't. Graduation isn't special. But over the course of the past year, I changed my mind, and I want to talk about why. As Coach Holly mentioned before, I'm the valedictorian and a National Merit finalist. But I want to take a moment to talk about what he didn't say. Coach Holly didn't say that even before I was in school, my parents read to me almost every day. My mom took time away from her teaching career to take care of me, to take me to the zoo and to the park, and to make sure that I was doing something that was pushing my curiosity. He didn't mention my dad, who taught me that when you set out to do something, you don't quit until it's done. He didn't mention my teachers, like Mr. Sullivan, who came to class dressed as Beowulf to reenact the story. Dr. Jones, who is just as willing to talk about Derrick Henry or Patrick Henry. Or Senora Thornton, who always would tell me, "Cumpleaños feliz," because we share a birthday. Coach Holly said that I'm a varsity soccer player and a cross-country state qualifier. What he didn't say is that both sets of my grandparents live in Dickson, and they have come to every sporting event I have participated in since I was a toddler. He didn't mention how Coach Hickerson invites the cross-country team into his home for dinner every year, and he didn't mention my teammates like Brody Reynolds and Zach Anderson, who push me every day to be a better player on the field and a better person off of it. You see, what is important about graduation are all the things that aren't said. This can be easily clouded by all the accolades, but everything I have accomplished that allowed me to be here, at this moment, speaking to you, is because of someone who invested in me, someone who decided that my growth as a student, as an athlete, and as a man was worth their time. And as I reflected on this as I prepared to give this speech, I was embarrassed by how arrogant I was, so certain that everyone walking across this stage hadn't really achieved much at all. But it was me who had missed the point entirely. Graduation isn't about me, and it's not about you either. It's about the people who helped us get here, the parents who worked, sacrificed, and spent so you could make it to this moment, the friends who made you laugh, had your back, and kept you going, and the teachers who challenged you to think about the world in new ways. We don't graduate because we are special. We graduate because we are the product of special people. So, to the class of 2022, I have a challenge. As you're handed your diploma and you shake Dr. Weeks' hand, take a moment to look around you. Look in the bleachers and at your classmates and see all the people who thought that you were worth it. And then, go tell them thank you. I truly mean it when I say it has been an honor and a privilege to be a Cougar these past 4 years, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Next up, our class of 2022 silver medalist, Sophie Ann Harriger. Sophie is the son of Jason and Julie Perrigan. Sophie plans to attend Mississippi State University, where she plans to obtain an MBA as well as a degree in foreign language. She is the FFA chapter president, senior class vice president, and the member of the varsity tennis team, Beta Club, Youth Leadership, and History Club. When Sophie is not in school, she enjoys her hobby of cooking. We will now hear an address from our class of 2022 silver medalist, Sophie Ann Harriger.
When asked to give a speech, most people cringe at the thought, especially in front of thousands of people. What if I stumble? What if they don't understand? A million doubts go through my mind, yes, but my high school experience has prepared me for this moment. I would like to give a personal thank you to all the teachers of Dickson County, from the dadgums of Mr. Duffy and the mental minutes from Coach ROP. Your voices make a difference every day and prove that knowledge is power and ignorance is not bliss. A little background about me is that I was president of our very own Future Farmers of America chapter at DCHS. Among the many things I have done through this organization, and a major shout out to my ag people on that, my favorite competition has to have been prepared public speaking. In addition, I have written and given many speeches through my youth leadership class, whether it was proposing policy change to legislators, keeping the community abreast of the comings and goings of DCHS, or providing a voice for each and every one of you. I enjoyed each and every speech that I was permitted to speak into existence. Not to forget, my favorite form of speech has to be through our amazing tailgate crew. I, along with your fellow class officers, have had the privilege of leading and listening to you, the class of 2022. As we yelled Cougar Pride at the top of our lungs, we also talked among ourselves, breaking down the barriers and stereotypes that kept us apart. This brings me to the theme I'd like to leave you all with today, talk. Now, when one says the word talk in the world of today, there are both positive and negative connotations. I know just as much as you guys that words hurt, and high school provides a look at how imperfect and unfair life can be. We have all talked poorly about someone and heard someone talk poorly about us, but the point of words are to express the good, the bad, and the ugly. We all have a right to speak up for what we believe, but it is all dependent on the positive power beneath the words we speak life to. As we graduate, let us be diligent in our labor, just in our dealings, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Respect is a key part of life, especially respect for others, but more importantly, respect for yourselves. If one cannot speak up for what he or she feels is right, is the situation right? Well, I'm honored to have been bestowed the ability to speak in front of you all tonight as the silver medalist of our class. The greatest honor is knowing each of you has a voice deserving to be heard and a microphone that will come along sometime in your life. Fight for what you believe in, strive to make yourself and others around you better, and speak up. Like a pond, change and progress are not provoked through stagnancy. For the rest of your life, don't be a pond, be an ocean. Be an ocean, open, limitless, equal parts chaos and calm, and constantly changing. And remember, once a cougar, always a cougar. Thank you.
Next up, our class of 2022 gold medalist, Levi Jet Sutherland. Levi is the son of Curtis and Melissa Sutherland. He plans to attend Nashville State for his associate's degree and then to Emerson College for his bachelor's degree. Levi plans to major in English and minor in theatrical production. Levi was a member of the Drama Club, Dance Off in the Den, and Youth Leadership. English is Levi's favorite subject because of the creativity and individuality it inspires. We'll now hear an address from our class of 2022 gold medalist, Levi Jet Sutherland.
In the words of William Shakespeare, good evening. When I began to ask around for ideas for this speech, I was advised to begin with a quote that motivates me. The following quote is the only quote I live by. Quote, "If you're fishing for a compliment, just know it might come dressed up as a rubber chicken." Though humorous in nature, this quote has taught me that only doing things for notoriety will lead to an unfulfilling life. It has taught me to appreciate the little things. As many of my close friends know, one of the little things that makes me happiest is Post-it notes. I absolutely love Post-it notes. I have a collection at home consisting of 31 different colors that I have bought or I have stolen from the auditorium. Sorry, Miss Nichols. Although they do come in some pretty fun colors, it isn't the Post-it note itself that makes me happy. It is what I subconsciously associate the Post-it note with. This book is one of 5 books for my early and modern American literature class I took this year. Some of you may not be able to see, but the book is color-coded with Post-it notes. Every book covers a different literary movement in American history: indigenous literature, colonialism, American nationalism, romanticism, realism, modernism, and postmodernism. The Post-it notes in this book mark a specific sub-movement of each literary movement. So whether it be the transcendental work of Walt Whitman, the raw and confessional poetry of Sylvia Plath, or the bohemian and cynical writing of Frank O'Hara, centuries of individualistic expression are available to me simply by flipping a Post-it note. I know what many of you are thinking: who allowed this crazy guy to give us an English lesson as a graduation speech? I assure you, though, I do not intend for this speech to develop into a literary lecture. Rather, I want to focus on the writing in these books. The poems, novellas, novels, plays, short stories, memoirs, manifestos, and vignettes all document the centuries of human expression and experience. The art, the literature in these books are the little things. In Dead Poets Society, Mr. Keating famously remarks, "We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion. Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life, but poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. Art is what we stay alive for. Art changes opinions, instills values, and translates experiences, which are fundamental to developing society. Life is not black and white. As we move on in life, we learn that life is full of nuance. Answers to life's most meaningful questions exist on a spectrum that one cannot simply answer with a formula or equation. Yet the arts continue to be underfunded and are the first to suffer the scythe of budget cuts. If the building blocks of human development are not supplied to a student, then the student becomes complacent, bored, and burned out. I implore each and every single graduate, student, family member, and/or friend here tonight to find that artistic medium where you can channel your expression with passion and freedom. However, you cannot create art for notoriety or attention. If the motivation of your art is for compliments, then your art isn't art at all. It is formulated and unsustainable. It will inevitably lead to complacency. Though I am thankful to be the recipient of the 2022 DCHS Gold Medal, the fulfillment I felt was momentary. Personally, I find the happiness I feel when looking at these Post-it notes more sustainable than any title or award I've won. These Post-it notes remind me that I feel, that I love, that I am passionate, that I am human. The powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. Walt Whitman. Thank you.
Next up, our class of 2022 Salutatorian, Laura Ann Spurlock. Laura is the daughter of Dean and Jennifer Spurlock. She plans to go to attend Belmont University and study engineering physics, and then go to receive a master's in biomedical engineering. Laura would love to create prosthetics for those in need. She won the Engineering Departmental Award. She is the Spanish Club treasurer, a member of Beta, History, HOSA, and FCA. Laura was also a freshman class officer. We'll now hear an address from our class of 2022 Salutatorian, Laura Ann Spurlock.
Hello, and thank you for being here today to support the class of 2022. I would like to begin by showing my great appreciation to all who have been a part of our journey leading us to this point in our lives. I want to thank all of you, from staff, faculty, and the Dickson County Board of Education, to parents, friends, and family for all the time and effort you have invested in us throughout our lives. Without all of you, I know at least for me, I wouldn't be standing here on this stage today. But most importantly, I would like to thank the class of 2022 for making my years as a Dickson County Cougar so memorable and successful. Our hard work and dedication have finally paid off, and it is important to cherish this special day in all of our lives. As we gather here today to celebrate many years of learning, we are surrounded by people who taught us and inspired us. Although there are many, I know one in particular probably came to mind. In my high school career, one very special teacher has had a great impact on my life. It has been such a blessing to have this sweet lady for the past 4 years, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do without her next year. From all the excelentes in class and the hola laritas walking down the hall after second period, Senora Thornton truly exceeds the definition of a teacher by not only teaching her students the Spanish standards, but much more. A day doesn't go by where she doesn't show love and care in her classroom. I'll forever be grateful to have a teacher like her, and I'll miss her so much next year. As we leave this campus and move on to the next chapters of our life, we will carry with us not only the learning, but also the life lessons. I would like to share with you today a significant life lesson I learned throughout my years on the Hill, the true definition of family. For the past 3 years, I've been a part of the DCHS cheer team. I will never forget sitting in my interview for my first cheer tryout when Mr. Sullivan asked who my principal was. But, as some of you know, I start to rhyme when I'm nervous and said Mr. Jolly Holly. Sorry, Coach Holly. I'm so glad I ended up making the team because it has opened my horizons to the true definition of family. To most, family relates by blood or marriage. However, this is far from the truth in my perspective. Through cheerleading, our team has spent numerous hours together at games, practice, and everything in between. I feel as if I had an unlimited number of little and big sisters. And I'm so grateful for all of you. You know who you are. Dickson truly makes every club, sport, and organization feel like a family. They have led me to define the true meaning of family from a dictionary definition to genuine connection and meaning. Class of 2022, I'm so proud of what we have accomplished this far, and I know we will go out into the world and accomplish so much more. I wish you all the best of luck in anything you desire to do. But remember, there is always family anywhere you look. Thank you.
We now have a special presentation by Ms. Stephanie Bilderback, a representative from the Dual Enrollment Office at Austin Peay State University.
Good evening, Dickson County seniors, family, friends, and everyone else who has come here tonight to celebrate this amazing class. I am honored to be here on behalf of Austin Peay State University. I am a professor in the College of Business, as well I teach in the dual enrollment program within Dickson County. Typically, I'm the first class that the students have. I'm here tonight to honor two amazing young ladies who have completed the entire dual enrollment process to achieve their associate's degree from Austin Peay State University 2 weeks ago, actually. So I'm first going to ask for you to stand in place, Isabella Blackwell and Alexia Hoskins. Not only have these ladies worked hard towards getting their associate's degree, they've both played sports, continued the curriculum required in their high school program, worked part-time for me at a boutique downtown, and spend time with their family and friends. So I am unbelievably proud of both of them. And I have in my hand their associate's degree that I would like to hand each of them tonight. So can you join me up here on the stage, ladies? Come on up, guys. Stand next to me. All right. To my immediate left, Isabella Blackwell, the daughter of J.D. and Jessica Blackwell, will be attending Austin Peay State University to finish her degree and major in business management. And to Isabella's left, we've got Alexia Hoskins, daughter of Roxanne Hoskins, who will be attending Austin Peay State University as well to finish her degree in marketing. And I can't wait to teach both of them. Join me in giving them a round of applause for their achievement. Isabella? Alexia, that's exactly what I did. Thank you, ladies. You may be seated. And for the rest of you, wherever you choose to go after tonight, please remember, you are enough. Every one of you is enough, and you are capable of anything you put your mind to. Thank you so much.
A very important part of our commencement exercise is the recognition of our students who have received scholarships and awards signifying excellence on the part of various members of the class of 2022 for their outstanding contributions in several different areas while students here at DCHS. First, we'd like to express our gratitude to local clubs and organizations that sponsor scholarship opportunities to support our students in the pursuit of their post-secondary education goals. Our printed program includes a list of students and/or organizations who reported scholarship recipients to us by May 1st. We are confident additional scholarships will be awarded to our students prior to the start of their fall semester. Students, if you have earned a scholarship for any post-secondary opportunity, please stand. Please be seated. Ready Graduate measures whether students are ready for college and careers after high school. For students to be considered ready graduates, they must meet at least one of the following criteria. Earn a composite score of a 21 or higher on the ACT, or a 1060 or higher on the SAT. Complete 4 early post-secondary opportunities, or complete 2 EPSOs and earn an industry credential, or complete 2 PSOs, earn a score of military readiness on the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, Qualifying Test, AFQT. Please stand if you have met the Ready Graduate criteria at this time. Please be seated. Our students also have the opportunity to become industry certified by passing industry certification tests. If you have earned industry certification at Dickson County High School, please rise. Let's give them a big hand. Please be seated. We believe it is appropriate to recognize members of this year's graduating class who have committed to enter their selected branch of the United States Armed Forces. The following students have enlisted to serve in a military branch. Please stand as your name is called. Please hold your applause until all students enlisting have been announced. United States Air Force, George Ford, McKenna Proto, Miguel Serrano. United States Army, Jesse Cathy, Jonathan Hudgens, Aiden Owens, Elijah Robinson, Yesenia Rosales Ortiz, Dalton Trotter. United States Army Reserves, Miranda Casey, Brock Chitwood. United States Marine Corps, John Christman, Dakota Edwards, Summer Kinsey. United States Navy, Jackson Tucker. Tennessee Army National Guard, Ronnie Hall, Matthew Bowman. Please join me in a thankful round of applause for our Cougars who are joining the military. You may be seated. We will now recognize the members of our senior class with exemplary attendance. These students have 3 or more years of consecutive perfect attendance that includes at least 1 year of high school perfect attendance. Please approach the podium as I call your name. Octavia Petty. Octavia has 4 consecutive years and 6 total years of perfect attendance. Drew Patel. Drew has 5 consecutive years and 6 total years of perfect attendance. Let's give a big round of applause for our students with exemplary attendance. You may be seated. Now we will present our departmental award winners. These students have set themselves apart in a particular area of study over a period of at least 2 years. Some departments could not choose between 2 of their top students and pick co-departmental award winners. Please come forward to the podium as I call your name and receive your medal. Audience, please hold your applause until the entire group is recognized. Agriculture, Sophie Ann Perringer. Art, Chloe Grace Hunt. Athletics, girls, Megan Marie Lampley. Boys, Grayson Miles Bovian. Band, Keely Neve Cotter. Business, Dev Kamlesh Patel. Choral music, Piper Sloan Lyons. Digital arts, Jackson Crockett Bone, Peterson Ray Slowinski. Drama, Levi Jet Sutherland, Piper Sloan Lyons, Mackenzie Lynn Dotson. Education and training, Kinley Madison Hegwood, Zoe Lee Getz. English, Levi Jet Sutherland. French, Grace Elizabeth Crowder. Health Science, Kaya Sunil Patel. Jack Webster Shively. JROTC, Summer Marie Kinsey. Mathematics, Michael Dale Potts. Science, Grayson Miles Bobian. Social Studies, Benjamin Sawyer Cheslock. Spanish, Keely Neve Cotter. Trades and Industry, Owen Daniel Peeler. Technology and Engineering, Laura Ann Spurlock. Let's give a big round of applause for our students earning departmental awards from our faculty. You may be seated. 29 students in the class of 2022 have earned the right to be included in the academic top 10%. Please approach the podium when your name is called to receive your medal. Please hold your applause until all our top 10% has been recognized. 29, Chloe Grace Hunt. 28, Destiny Cheyenne McKinn. 27, Benjamin Sawyer Cheslock. 26, Lexa Page Inslee. 25th, Samuel David Markham. 24th, Emma Grace Anderson. 23rd, Zachary James Anderson. 22nd, Bennett Thomas Reagan. 21st, Hope Diana Bowen. 20th, Nathan George Renner. 19th, Alyssa Mae Taylor. A tie for 17th, Emily Kristen James, Riley Elizabeth Bosch. 16, Piper Sloan Lyons. 15, Grace Elizabeth Crowder. 13, Drew Natin Patel. 13, Dylan Nicole Curtis. 12th, Maggie Mae Green. 11th, Levi Jet Sutherland. 10th, Keely Neve Cotter. 9th, Hallie Etta Wills. 8th, Kaya Sunil Patel. 7th, Michael Dale Potts. 6th, Caroline Maylin Choate. 5th, Om Chiragbe Patel. 4th, Sophie Ann Perigin. 3rd, Megan Marie Lampley. Second, Laura Ann Spurlock. First, Grayson Miles Bobian. Let's give a big round of applause for our students that worked hard and earned the class of 22 top 10%.
I'll hold them right here.
Yep.
Okay.
You may now be seated. At this time, we have a special presentation for our Valedictorian and Salutatorian. It's a Senate joint resolution by Senator Roberts and Representative Littleton. We complete our top 10% by honoring the students ranked second and first this year. They have maintained the highest numerical grade averages during their 4 years here at Dickson County High School. Our salutatorian, Laura Ann Spurlock, maintained a numerical average of 101.67. Ranked first in this year's graduating class are valedictorian Grayson Miles Bobian. He has maintained a numerical grade average of 102.140. Let's give a big round of applause for Laura and Gray for earning their place as the top two for the class of 2022. You may be seated. Our citizenship awards are based on the student's service to their fellow students, our school, and our community at large. Citizen nominees must receive at least 2 votes from faculty. We will recognize these students receiving honorable mention for our citizenship award. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until the entire group is recognized. Once again, please hold your applause until all names are called. Girls Citizenship honorable mentions: Sarah Kate Allhite, Tori Caitlin Allhite, Joelle Lee Burham, Caroline Marian Short, Grace Elizabeth Crowder, Lexa Paige Inslee, Chloe Grace Hunt, Summer Marie Kinsey, Sophie Ann Perrigan, Octavia Lynn Petty, Laura Ann Spurlock, Kinsley Bell Tidwell. Our boys' citizenship honorable mentions are Grayson Miles Bobian, Matthew Dylan Bowman, John Michael Crispin Jr., Luke Abram Henderson, Samuel David Markham, Robert Neal Milam III, Dev Kamlesh Patel, Owen Daniel Peeler, Jack Webster Shively, Levi Jet Sutherland. Let's give a big round of applause for our class of 2022 boys and girls citizenship honorable mention. You may be seated. Our Girls Citizenship Award winner for 2022, Anicia Annabella Taylor. Anicia is the daughter of Sherry Strickland and Michael Taylor Sr. Anicia plans to attend Austin Peay State University and get her master's degree in social work. She would like to be a child welfare worker. Anicia is a member of Junior Civitan and was the girls basketball manager at DCHS. Please join me in honoring our 2022 Girls Citizenship winner, Anicia Annabella Taylor. Our Boys Citizenship Award winner for 2022, Clinton Russell Schrader. Clinton is the son of Matthew and Elizabeth Schrader. Clinton plans to attend Jackson State Community College this fall to earn a degree in business management. Clinton was a member of the DCHS baseball team, football team, Beta Club, FBLA, and FCA. Please join me in honoring our 2022 Boys Citizenship winner, Clinton Russell Schrader. You may be seated. Dickson County's high school's Faculty Medalist Awards are the highest honors bestowed on students. Our bronze, silver, and gold medalists are nominated and selected by our faculty based on equal parts of leadership, scholarship, and citizenship. First, we recognize all those receiving honorable mention for our faculty medals. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until the entire group is called. Please hold your applause until the entire list is read. Emma Grace Anderson, Riley Elizabeth Bosch, Hope Diana Bowen, Caroline Maylin Schote, Grace Elizabeth Crowder, Lexa Paige Inslee, Maggie Mae Green, Chloe Grace Hunt, Megan Marie Lampley, Piper Sloan Lyons, Samuel David Markham, Kaya Sunil Patel, Laura Ann Spurlock, Hallie Etta Wills. Let's give a big round of applause for the class of 2022 Honorable Mention Medalist Awards. You may be seated. Our bronze medalist for 2022, Grayson Miles Bobian. Our silver medalist for 2022, Sophie Ann Perrigan. The highest faculty honor given to a Dickson County High School student goes to our gold medalist, Levi Jet Sutherland. Let's give a big round of applause for the class of 2022 gold, silver, and bronze medalist awards winners. Please remain standing. At this time, we would also like to ask our Citizenship Award winners to come to the stage and join our medalists. The year was 2018. In the 2 months of November and December, our Dickson County High School alumni was issued a challenge to help our school raise the funds needed for a new LED sign that is out in front of our campus right now. Our alumni raised over $66,000 in 2 months' time to make this happen. What a powerful statement our alumni made to make this a reality, because we can truly not thank them enough. The future goal of the sign in 2018 also was to sell advertising that would support future students at our school with much-needed college scholarships. We want to share with you tonight that these fine young men and women are the first recipients of our Dickson County High School Alumni Scholarship Awards. We can think of no better students to earn this than our 5 faculty award winners. Please give a big hand to our alumni for making this dream happen tonight. You may be seated. Class of 2022, the time for your graduation has finally arrived. The Dickson Board of Education has empowered me to confer upon you a diploma, which is the symbol that you have completed the high school course of study. The Dickson County Board of Education and our faculty and staff charge you to conduct yourselves in a manner that will honor the ideas of Dickson County High School, the school that you have been such a vital part for the past 4 years. May you forever be mindful of the responsibilities of American citizenship, and may you forever strive to bring honor to yourself and your family through hard work and service to your fellow man. The candidates for graduation will now come forward as your name is called and receive your diploma from Dr. Danny Weeks, Director of Schools for Dickson County.
Levi Jet Sutherland. Sophie Ann Perrigan. Grayson Miles Bobian. Laura Ann Spurlock. Caroline Maylin Choate. Clinton Russell Schrader. Anicia Annabella Taylor. Summer Marie Kinsey. Chloe Grace Hunt. Megan Marie Lampley. Keely Neve Cotter. Dev Kamlesh Patel. Piper Sloan Lyons. Jackson Crockett Bone. Peterson Ray Slowinski. Mackenzie Lynn Dotson. Zoe Lee Getz. Kinley Madison Haywood. Grace Elizabeth Crowder. Kaya Sunil Patel. Jack Webster Shively. Michael Dell Potts. Benjamin Sawyer Cheslock. Owen Daniel Peeler. Octavia Lynn Petty. Drew Nitin Patel. Om Chiragbe Patel. Hallie Etta Wills. Maggie Mae Green. Dylan Nicole Curtis. Riley Elizabeth Bosch. Emily Kristen James. Alyssa Mae Taylor. Nathan George Renner. Hope Diana Bowen. Bennett Thomas Reagan. Zachary James Anderson. Emma Grace Anderson. Samuel David Markham. Lexa Paige Inslee. Destiny Cheyenne McKinn. Maria de Grasa Lerdo Margarito Abekisish. Sergio Flores Aviles. Rachel Grace Adams. Sarah Kate Allhite. Tori Caitlin Allhite. Charles Edward Albert. Joshua Michael Allen. Mason Connor Allen. Benjamin Miles Anderson. Reagan Faith Andrews. Dulce Myra Arango Silva. Justin Cody Alban. Jessica Ann Ayers. Chandler Reed Baggett. Marissa Ivy Barnes. Eli Jamison Bell. Yamale Celeste Bello. Madison Ainsley Beverly. Haley Nicole Marie Binkley. Colin Tate Bishop. Isabella Lee Blackwell. William Antonio Bolanos. Shayna Lynn Bottoms. Matthew Dylan Bowman. Josie Lynn Boyd. Spencer Anderson Brooks. Annabelle Rose Brown. Blake Noah Brown. Blake Warren Brown. Kirsten Abigail Brown. Abigail Ray Brummett. Gracie Ann Buchanan. Tiana Nichelle Burns. Joelle Lee Burham. Caden Wallace Cagle. Hope Nicole Callahan. John Coleman Ryder Campbell. Angel Campos Adon. Faith Christine Cameron. Landon Bryce Carter. Chance Levi Casey. Miranda Dawn Casey. Dustin Wayne Cathy. Jesse Duke Cathy. Tristan Bradshaw Cathy. Martin James Coffin. Bryn Paige Chandler. Sterling Brock Chitwood. Sarah Grace Schote. Colton Chase Christofferson. Mason Allen Clifton. Ashlyn Elizabeth Coffinberry. Sarah Isabella Coleman. Yesenia Colin Iniesta. Scarlett Grace Cook. Madison Danielle Corbett. Helena Rose Corlew. Elizabeth Ray Cranfield. John Michael Chrisman Jr. Caitlin Ann Grace Croft. Leela Marie Crow. Donald Eli Cood. Christina Nicole Cunningham. Isaac Alexander Cutrell. Alexis Kiera Darden. Devontre Malik Darden. Jada Lene Davidson. Anna Rose Davis. Dustin Tyler Davis. Brenna Jo Deal. Elizabeth Marguerite Deloach. Augusta Grace Dotson. Margaret Britton Dotson. Caitlin Danielle Donaldson. Donald Julian Dunning. Madison Grace Dunning. Giovanni Vespasiano Duro. Aaliyah Kishaya Edmondson. Dakota Paul Roland Edwards. Hayden Cole Estes. Xavier Alexander Evans. Haley Brooke Fambro. India Janae Fan. Annabeth Louise Fielder. Timothy Lee Fleet. Freddie Flores Vargas. George Ellick Audley Ford. Sydney Lane Freeman. Canyon Jacob Friddle. Zachary Robinson Fulcher. Sedona Marie Fuller. Christian Garcia. Jesus Garcia. Inadina Garcia Flores. Christopher Raymond Gardner Jr. Joel Benjamin Garton. Nicholas Cole Gates. Anijah Dejanelle Glenn. Imani Lajay Glover. Quentin Alexander Greer. Amani Deontay Overton Grimes. Jayon Peyton Grimes. Nathaniel Edward Halbrooks. Anna Bell Hall. Ronald Wayne Hall Jr. Antonio Elijah Hampton. Braden Michael Hart. Demario LaShawn Harris. Thomas Kenneth Harvey. Sarah Mackenzie Hayes. John Thomas Haynes. Chloe Adele Heggie. Luke Abram Henderson. Nathan Thomas Higgins. Dayton Luke Hinkle. Allison Grace Hodges. Candace Trula Holt.
Jacob Conboy Hoover. Alexia Tinley Hoskins. Jonathan Michael Deaton Hudgens. Abby Lane Huff. Aaron Wesley Hughes. Anton Ibrahim. Jessica Noel Jabbert. Emily Renee Jackson. Trevor Austin Jackson. Mackenzie Paige Jenkins. Carly Noel Jeanette. Abigail Jimenez. Kylie Renee Johnson. Margaret Rachel Johnson. Nevaeh Simone Johnson. Billy Wayne Bull
Kennedy. Paris Olivia Ketron. Brandon Allen Kimbrough. Dustin Hunter Nall. Kaylin Ruth Lackey. Donald Carson Lampley. Anna Grace Leatherwood. Samuel Malachi Leatherwood. Ambrosia Karina Leon. Wade Eric Lipkowski. Kennedy Elizabeth Lewis. Kevin Cruz Lopez. Alexander Garrett Madden. Elijah Grant Mangrum. Ellie Leanne Mangrum. David Valentin Martinez Diaz. Zachary Lee Maddox. Emily Grace McCartney. Drake Alexander McMillan. Kylie Ann Elizabeth McReynolds. Jared Floyd Meeks. Demarion Wyndham Melchor. Robert Neil Milam III. Dylan Ray Millwood. Cade Greer Menace. Brandon William Mockery. Sarah Ruth Moyes. Brianna Renee Moody. Riley Nicole Moore. Jada Hope Morgan. Austin Bradford Morris. Gianna Renee Morris. Isaac Randall Mosley. Ethan Isaiah Mullins. David Jeremiah Niblett. Matthew Alexander Nickens. John Carney Nix. Jimena Nanwao Esparza. Alexander Michael Norman. Peyton Lee Odom. Carlos Javier Ortiz Powell. Braxton Thomas Outlaw. Aiden Lucas Owens. Wesley Gilmore Parrish. Alyssa Lane Patterson. Travian Adonis Patton. Colin James Pierce. Allison Paige Pendergrass. Jake Barrett Pendergrass. Juan Daniel Cacique Perez. Ricardo William Perez. Horace Gunn Perkins IV. Ashley Nicole Perryman. Kate Mackenzie Peters. Leah Elaine Marie Peters. Harsh Mihindra Prajapati. Alexis Dominique Prayer. Lily Anna Marie Proctor. Michael Travis Prophet Jr. McKenna Ann Proto. Vanessa Yasmin Quick Sosa. Andrea Sophia Ryan Ramey. Desmond Isaiah Ramey. Dan Houston Ray III. Ethan Gabriel Redon. JC Elise Register. Alyssa Nicole Roach. Desmond Clay Robertson. Shomaya My Love Roberts. Avery James Robinson. Elijah Michael Robeson. Jessica Lynn Grace Robson. Ellen Rodriguez. Jesus Rodriguez. Mason William Roman. Abby Charlotte Romero Fajardo. Madison Renee Roper. Jesus Rosales Forles. Adriana Rose Marie Rosenbaum. Yesenia Rosales Ortiz. Drew Caleb Reimer. Nathaniel Wade Sampson. Lauren Hope Sanders. Sydney May Singh. Reagan Danielle Sellers. Michael Wade Sensing. Miguel Oscar Serrano. Daniela Serrato Zavala. Michael William Shuttleworth. Cody Allen Sims. Nicholas Paul Singleton. Thomas Henry Smiggle. Cameron Wade Smith. Dalen Marcel Smith. Eli Wayne Smith. Lakeland Elaine Smith. Kennedy Melise Snyder. Sarah Marie Spann. Allison Brooke Springer. Eli James Springer. Christian Blake Stevens. Kristen Lee Stevens. Jesse Jane Stewart Jr. Queen Elnora Annette Stewart. Alyssa Julia Steele. Tyler Ryan Steele. Hannah Jordan Stinson. Amelia Cole Stodgehill. Victoria Dawn Stokes. Braden Heath Stringer. Autumn Sierra Sugg. Nicholas Aiden Sullivan. Jaden Brock Sutton. Cameron Tankersley. Nicholas William Tate. Isaac Lee Taylor. Weston Netta Roberts Tennekeju. Brooke Lynn Terlecki. Leah Patrice Thomas. Andrew Harris Thompson. John Lawrence Thompson. Lauren Grace Thompson Blanks. Ethan Todd Tidwell. Jackson Andrew Tidwell.
Kinsley Bell Tidwell. Mary Alexander Tittle. Emily Ann Toller. Brandon Angel Trejo. Dalton Gunnar Trotter. Jenna Ann Trotter. Jackson Cody Tucker. Shelby Ryan Tucker. Destiny Irene Turner. Douglas Raydell Vaughn Jr. Shavana Yajabe Kenyabimion Vaughn. John Early Wade. Carter Allen Ward. Lawson Robert Warren. Rachel Ann Weaver. Kara Jade Westcott. Naraya Lene White. Cheyenne Marie Winchester. Christian Thomas Winchester. Christopher Austin Wright. Gavin Alexander Zier. Kirsten Faith Zimmerman.
Class of 2022, I would like to share with you something straight from the heart. I hope you'll listen and learn something from it. All of you have a special gift that someone else may or may not have. You have been blessed with a talent. I ask you, what are you going to do with it? And I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you will be nurses, doctors, lawyers, bankers, preachers, teachers. Some of you will have a lot of money. Some of you have a lot of patience. Some have a lot of kindness. Some have love. Some of you have laughter, and so on. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? You've been told a fairy tale by some. Some of you have encountered someone in your life that said you'd better enjoy high school because it is the best time of your life. This is so unfair. It is so untrue. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Top things to do: take chances professionally. Have dreams, but have goals. Yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. Don't confuse movement with progress. Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for your parents. Thanks for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. Keep the man upstairs close. Keep the man upstairs in your life daily. Never miss out on an opportunity to do the right thing. Find someone else to join you in this incredible journey to feel completely at peace with yourself. Class of 2022, peace out. Much love. I will miss you all. At this time, senior members of our concert choir will approach the stage to sing a selection of their own choosing. Would the class of 2022 please rise? As a physical sign that you are ready, willing, and able to go forward and accept the challenges that life most certainly will offer, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Our 2022 Dickson County High School commencement ceremony will be concluded following the playing of our alma mater.
When Dickson rid against the sky, proudly stand